everybody. Welcome to Chop It Up. Jimmy Acevedo here. No, it seems a little different. It seems a little weird without my right-hand man. My partner, Eddie Castro, he's on vacation right now. But don't you fear, we're trying to work him in. We're trying to get him via satellite or through a phone connection so he could join the show. And, you know, we can bring you out the show that we usually bring you out every week. So anyway, on today's topic is going to be the best wrestling week of the year. WrestleMania week. Today we'll be discussing all matches in WrestleMania, discussing our predictions, where's it going to go after WrestleMania. You know, try to set the table up for you guys and give our point of view about what's going to go down this Sunday at WrestleMania 31. I think we trying to get the connection right now. Okay. Let me see. Eddie, you hear me?
Yeah, Jimmy.
Yo, yeah, brother, I hear you. We live, man. We live.
All right.
So what's up, man? Tell everybody what you doing, man. How you enjoying your vacation, brother?
Oh, I mean, everything is good. It's definitely different around here. I mean, it's everywhere where you wake up and hear cows and see rabbits flying around. But other than that, you know, it's a good time. We're having a good time with the family and whatnot. But no matter how far I am, the show must go on.
Yes, sir.
So let's do it. We got a very exciting week.
Yeah, man. We miss you here. Chop It Up, man. We miss you here, man. We can't wait to see you next week, man. Live and in color, baby. Live and in color. Yes, sir. So anyway, let's talk about it. This Sunday, WrestleMania 31. You know, let's talk about we got incredible matches. I don't know. I think this year's matches is way better than last year's matches at WrestleMania 30, which was supposed to be the best WrestleMania of all times. It's 30th anniversary, I think it just poo-pooed the show the way they had it set up, and it just wasn't exciting. How you feel?
You know what? Last year's WrestleMania, there wasn't that punch, there wasn't that flame that there is in this year's WrestleMania. We got a lot of good matches, a lot of high controversial matches. We got streaks on the line, we got the title on the line, and we got probably the two baddest dogs on the planet going head to head for the main event. So I'm definitely going to agree with you on this one. There's definitely going to be an excitement in the air at the Levi Stadium on Sunday for WrestleMania.
Definitely, man. So let's kick it off. At the kickoff show, first match of the night is going to be the four-way for the tag team titles. We got the Usos versus the New Day versus Tyson Kidd and Cesaro versus the Matadores. Who you got on that one?
You know what? I thought a lot about this match, and I've really been flip-flopping within the week about this tag team match. And this tag team match, I think, is going to be one of the exciting matches of the night. And I've been going back and forth on it, lollygagging on myself. But I'm going to go, and I'm going to throw a twist, and I'm going to shock, and I'm going to go and pick the Los Matadores to be the new tag team champions at WrestleMania.
Okay. I see Tyson Kidd and Cesaro retaining the titles here. They just put the titles on them. They trying to market them out there as the, you know, overseas champs, one from Canada and one from Switzerland. You know, I guess they trying to get into that market. You know, WrestleMania, everybody from every country comes flying. So
there's going to be over 200 countries that's going to be watching WrestleMania live, and they're expecting about 70 or 75,000 people live at the Levi Stadium.
So I got Cesaro and Kidd on this one, man. I got them retaining, man, by a close nod. I think the way it's gonna go down, they're gonna have us believing that the Usos is gonna re-grab the titles because, you know, they inducting their father this Saturday, Rikishi, into the Hall of Fame. So they want to make the hype, and I think, you know, Kidd and Cesaro is gonna sneak in from behind and do some cowardly tactic and just retain their tag team titles, man.
All right. It's really real funny that you mentioned that scenario because I thought with the Rikishi going into the Hall of Fame, it would have fit perfectly well with the Usos winning the tag team titles. But let's be upfront and let's be straight about it. As great as the tag team the Usos are, I think fans, including me and you, are sort of getting, I don't want to use tired, but we need a different look. We need a different team. And as far as the tag team division goes, it needs to go in a different direction. And if you really pay close attention to every Monday Night Raw, the Los Matadores have been winning matches that we thought that they wouldn't be, that they're not supposed to win. And I just feel like there's sort of the hype that Vince McMahon is trying to build a new tag team, you know, and I feel that it's the Los Matadores times. We all know that it's been well documented and well established that Vince McMahon is looking for a quote-unquote let-in star. And at the meantime, it doesn't seem that it's going to be from a singles competition superstar. So maybe he's trying to go in a direction to hype up the Los Matadores and give them a crack at the tag team titles. Will they be as significant and as advertised as Cesaro and Tyson Kidd were if they hold on to the titles? That remains to see, and it's quite very unlikely because not many people know the Los Matadores. I mean, they've been in the back boot for so long. You know, we haven't seen them in Raw that much, but they've been slowly creeping and slowly winning matches of late. So maybe that's just Vince McMahon's way of saying, you know what, it's time for these two to be the next big time Latin stars. So I got the Los Matadores winning that.
Okay, all right, we'll see what happens. Up next is the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, which is I don't agree with WWE bringing this Battle Royal back, because last year Cesaro won it, and where did that take Cesaro's career? It took it nowhere, you know. It was a complete bust, and I don't know. I just believe this is a gimmick match to throw in a lot of, you know, mid-card names that deserve to be in the light of WrestleMania, that they don't got nowhere else to place them, and I believe they throwing them in this Memorial Battle Royal just to have them at WrestleMania and get that WrestleMania check. But, you know, on that note, I'm 50-50 with this, man. My first pick to win this Battle Royal is Damien Mizdow. Why Damien Mizdow? I see this heat hyping up between him and The Miz. You know, they gotta. I'm surprised they're not on the WrestleMania card, but that's for another day. I believe they want to hype up this rivalry and take it to the next pay-per-view next month in April. And one way they can push that match on the card for next month's pay-per-view is by, you know, setting it up on the Andre Memorial Battle Royal by having one of them win, which, you know, I believe is Mizdow, because Mizdow has been getting over with the fans for the past couple of months. And he's just waiting to break out that shell and explode. So my prediction is Damien Mizdow. But there's a but. I've been seeing promos about Sheamus returning, Sheamus coming soon. You know, that could be the surprise after WrestleMania on Raw the next Monday night. But I wouldn't be surprised if I see him make an impact on the Andre Memorial Battle Royal, man. I wouldn't be surprised to see him make an impact and just take the whole thing. But my first prediction is Damien Mizdow on this one. What about you?
You know, I'm starting to get the vibe that maybe we just spend a little too much time together, because I actually got Sheamus winning the Royal Rumble. Royal Rumble.
That's last month, brother.
Winning the Battle Royal as well. Let's just make this clear. This match is a waste of time. I don't know what match is worse. I don't know what is worse, watching the Battle Royal or the Pro Bowl.
Oh.
Both is horrible. Both is ridiculous. They need to spice it up somehow to get people drawn into it, because, I mean, I don't see myself sitting and watching this, but if there's some excitement in this match, Damien is an excellent pick because the fans love him. They hype him up. I mean, I thought Damien Mizdow, when he had his old gimmick, should have been one of the top stars in wrestling with the old gimmick. That's just
I agree. He had the perfect gimmick.
That's just mine. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You got one of the most arrogant superstars, but sometimes arrogancies help your career. Yeah. I mean, Triple H has been doing it for so long. But I'm definitely going to pick Sheamus. It's the perfect time for Sheamus to make his March Madness and go on and win the Andre Giant Memorial. I'm messing up all day today.
It's alright. You're on vacation, brother. It's alright. Don't worry about it, man. We scratched that off the board. Next one.
I got Sheamus winning the Andre the Giant Battle Royal in a return to WrestleMania.
Okay. So we got the third match of the night, which we're gonna go. Well, these are not the exact orders. We just going match by match. Next match we're gonna talk about is AJ Lee and Paige versus the Bella Twins. It's a throwaway match. This is the match they put in second to last because usually the last three matches, the third to last is show stealer, and to put something in the middle to quiet down the fans again, they throw the Divas in there. And then after that is the WrestleMania main event to hype up the crowd again. So I think this is one of your bathroom breaks match. And, I mean, I got the Bella Twins coming out in this one. Because, they hyping up the Bella brand, So, I mean, that's all I really got to say about that. What about you?
I'm going to go and agree with you on that one. I think the Bella Twins are going to win this one. And they're going to win this one in the large margin. They're going to win this one.
Okay. All right. Next up, one of the most. I think this will be the match of the night. The show stealer, Randy Orton versus Seth Rollins. Now, I have Seth Rollins going over on this one because I don't. You gotta hype up the Money in the Bank winner. You have to push him. He's the hottest heel in the business right now, and you gotta. This is your future. You have to mortgage your future and make it better, man. And I think by giving him his first singles victory in WrestleMania and him holding the Money in the Bank briefcase will catapult him to even greater things. So I got Seth Rollins in this one, which will be my match of the night and will steal the show, my opinion. What about you?
I'm going to agree with you again. I have Seth Rollins win this match as well. Listen, it doesn't make sense for the WWE, for Vince McMahon, to give an L to Seth Rollins. As you reiterated, Seth Rollins is one of the hottest superstars, if not the hottest superstars in wrestling today.
The hottest heel in the business.
I think, all in all, it's just going to be a Seth Rollins night. And to keep building him up, you automatically have to get this match in. How can you not pull for Seth Rollins? I mean, okay, Randy Orton's been there, done that. Let somebody that's new and fresh, that's taken the wrestling world by storm, win one. So I got Seth Rollins winning. It's gonna be a close match. I think it's gonna go back and forth. We all know J&J Security is gonna find a way to get it somehow, and I think Seth Rollins is gonna find a way to curve stop a victory.
Yes, I believe so. I think it's gonna be because J&J gets involved, and that's gonna give Seth the win. So we see eye to eye on that one. Next match was gonna be, I think, it's gonna be another great match, because this is my favorite match of all WWE gimmick matches, which is the ladder match for the Intercontinental title. And we have Daniel Bryan, Stardust, Dolph Ziggler, Harper, Ambrose, Wade Barrett, and R-Truth in this matchup. I have Daniel Bryan walking out as the new WWE Intercontinental Champion, because the Yes Movement is still alive and is still as strong as ever, and the Yes Movement will be heard. They're already pissed off that he's not in the main event, so you cannot. First of all, you already got the wrestling fans, the real wrestling fans, pissed off by eliminating him early from the Royal Rumble. That's one. Second, they're pissed off already because he's not in the main event. And he lost to Roman Reigns last month in Fastlane. That's 2. And 3, you know, you cannot. It's a 3 strike you out rule, man. With this one, you cannot have him. You can't. Come on, you got to give this poor kid a title, man, because he wasn't even ever granted a rematch for his world title match. He was never granted a rematch, which he deserved, and it was stripped away from him because of a unfortunate neck injury. You know, and I think with his hard work, coming back, recovery, and did not miss a step in that ring. Though it looks like he's missed 1 day instead of almost 1 year. You know, I think they're gonna reward him and, you know, make him walk out of there as the new WWE Intercontinental Champion. How about you?
Again, I'm gonna have to agree with you again. We're on a roll today.
Okay.
I got Daniel Bryan winning this match as well. I think for me, this is going to be the match of the night. I think there's gonna be bodies all over the place, people doing crazy things and jumping all over the place. There's going to be an exciting match, and you gotta. At first, I thought, okay, you know what? Maybe Dolph Ziggler will win it, but you know, Dolph Ziggler is a multiple Intercontinental Champion winner. He's been there. He's won the big match.
He's been to the mountain.
I think that the fans are still have that bad taste in their mouth about the Royal Rumble.
Yeah,
you know, and I think Vince McMahon has to almost redeem himself and give the fans what they want and give Daniel Bryan the Intercontinental title. Daniel Bryan, if you really look at people that are in this match, the individuals that are in this match, if I'm not mistaken, you can quote me if I'm wrong, I believe everybody has either had an Intercontinental title shot or has been former Intercontinental champions, with the exception of Daniel Bryan.
And the exception of Dean Ambrose.
Right. So I got Daniel Bryan winning this. Vince McMahon has to get this Yes movement going. He has to get this ship in the right direction, and he automatically has to just make this move. I believe his hands are tied. You got to make Daniel Bryan the Intercontinental Champion, just to keep his character alive and the Yes movement alive as well.
Okay, there we go. All right, we agree on that one as well. Next match of the night. John Cena versus Rusev for the United States Championship. This is 50-50. Rusev is one of those up-and-coming stars. He's going to be a star. He's going to be a part of that group of new rising stars with Seth Rollins. You know, you can throw Dolph Ziggler in that group, you know. You can throw some of the kids down at NXT. You know, you can throw in Kevin Owens. You can throw in the guy with the paint. Help me out here, brother. What's his name? I forgot his name.
What is his name?
I forgot his name.
Finn Balor?
Finn Balor, there you go. He's fighting for the NXT title tonight, by the way. Well, Wednesday night. We're recording this Wednesday night. This will be shown to y'all Friday afternoon, man. But he's fighting tonight for the NXT title. And Rusev's gonna be in that cart of rising stars that's gonna carry the company for the next 10 to 15 years. Throw Bray Wyatt in there as well, which we're gonna talk about next. You know, and I don't know if you want to give him his first loss at a WrestleMania. You know, John Cena's been there, done that. But what scares me a little bit, John Cena did take the L last month at Fastlane, so I could easily see WWE just giving this one to Cena. You know, it being WrestleMania. You know, WrestleMania, they do perform the national anthem in the beginning of the show. U.S. title, U.S. versus Russia. I can see him giving it to John Cena easily, which I hope not, because I think you're gonna dent this character of Rusev if you give him his first loss at a WrestleMania. If I want to go, I mean, just because I see it going that way, I'm gonna say Cena. I hope I'm wrong. But I think I'm going to go with Cena in this match because, you know, WWE never surprises me with their decisions and always leave me scratching my head some way, somehow. So, I mean, I'm going to go with John Cena in this one. How about you, Eddie?
This is going to be pure awesomeness. This match is going to be awesome. This is going to be like Rocky Balboa and Ivan Drago on Rocky 3.
Oh, wow.
You got USA and you got Russia. Excellent point that you brought up. I'm gonna go on the same route as well. I don't WWE, I don't see them having John Cena on a 2 pay-per-view losing streak. I don't see it. I mean, I don't even think it's ever happened in his 12 years in the WWE. I mean, I want Rusev to win, and what kills me about this match is, okay, if Rusev goes on to lose this match, where does his career go? What happens with him? Does he got to start from the bottom and work his way up again?
I don't think
that automatically tarnishes his character?
I don't think he starts from the bottom. He does go down a couple of notches, but I think this is a part of your new generation, man. Rusev is a part of that group that's gonna carry your company for the next 10 to 15 years. I just don't think he should lose at a WrestleMania. If he should have lost, at Fastlane, my opinion. But you know, WWE always surprises us some way, shape, or form, man. But
I'm gonna go on a limb and break the ice between me and you, and I'm gonna go with Rusev.
Okay.
I just think John Cena is going to be an extremely boring United States champion.
I completely agree with you, man. Anyway, next match, man, was the long-awaited return of the Phenom, The Undertaker, versus the new face of fear, self-proclaimed new face of fear of the WWE, Bray Wyatt. Now, I got a shocker here. I have a shocker, and this sets up to WrestleMania 32. You know, you're probably gonna drop your phone when you hear this. I have Bray Wyatt coming out on top on this one.
Are you out of your mind?
I'm gonna tell you why though. I'm not 100% on it, man. This is another one of those 50-50s, man. It could go either way. I'm gonna tell you why. It don't make sense because Undertaker losing 2 times in a row when he was undefeated at WrestleMania, it's almost impossible to think about. But I'm gonna tell you why. Okay. We all know that Sting came to the WWE because he won one of his dream matches was against The Undertaker. Now, this could set up the pieces on the table. All Vince has to do is put them together. This match could lead into Sting Undertaker next year at WrestleMania 32, and it could officially induct The Undertaker into the Hall of Fame next year in Texas, in Dallas, Texas. He's not from Dallas, but he is from Texas, his home state. So it makes sense. Now, you can take him losing this match against Bray, taking it to WrestleMania 32, and you can put on a marquee, dude, he still has it. You know, he it was the streak before because he was winning all these matches. Now, this could be generating a new streak, which is a streak of losses. Do he still have it, you know? And Sting comes in the picture, you know? Sting could come match. I believe we're gonna talk about Sting and Triple H next. I got Sting going over Triple H, but this could give Sting the power to be like, listen, you don't got it no more, or you know, fight me at WrestleMania, and then that'll give Undertaker a reason to prove everybody wrong, to say that he still has it, and that could set up easily Sting Undertaker next year if he loses his match this Sunday. But I could also see, you know, Vince not letting Undertaker down like that, man. Not letting Undertaker down, because Undertaker is very professional, man. He will put over anybody and anybody if they earn it and they deserve it. He's that kind of a dude. But I'm thinking about the future. I'm thinking about WrestleMania 32 and the build-up. You know, I'm biting my teeth a little bit with this pick, but I got Bray Wyatt going over The Undertaker in a very
No way.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
I don't see. No way. How can you? I cannot believe that you even utter those words. I cannot even believe that you utter those words. There's no way. It's almost humanly possible.
But does it make sense? But do you see where I'm going, though?
I understand. I definitely understand your scenario, but it's gonna be a little lackadaisical line building up for Sting and Undertaker next year. I just don't see. Maybe it's just me, and I'm just a big guy and a big fan with streaks, you know. But I don't see Undertaker losing two straight WrestleManias. I just don't see it.
I mean, Undertaker.
Bray Wyatt must have lost his match. Bray Wyatt is such a strong character, and I think that his character would not lose. I mean, it would be tarnished just a slight bit, but what Bray Wyatt is must-see TV. People are drawn to him. People love him. They love the Fireflies and things of that nature.
I don't mean to interrupt you, but I'm sorry to interrupt you, but Bray Wyatt lost last year to John Cena. This is back to what we was talking about just recently about the future of the WWE. Who's going to carry the company for the next 10, 15 years? Are you really going to give Bray Wyatt 2 WrestleMania losses in a row?
I just don't see it happening. I just don't see it happening. I just hope it doesn't end in a draw. That's what I just hope it ends in a draw. I just think that, with this build-up, with Bray Wyatt saying that, because Bray Wyatt has gone on record saying that, what do you have left? What do you have left? So I think there's Undertaker's way of saying, listen, I'm still the big dog. This is still my yard. I'm still one of the scariest dead man walking in wrestling. And I think it's going to be a very intriguing match. And I got to go with the Undertaker simply because I just don't see Vince McMahon letting him down and him going on a 2 WrestleMania losing streak.
Well, I picked Bray Wyatt just for the simple fact that he is going to be one of the new faces of your company for the next 10, 15 years. And it's going to be hard to give a young star 2 straight WrestleMania losses, especially his first 2 WrestleMania single matches. It's hard to believe, and it's also hard to believe that. Back to my Bray Wyatt prediction, like I said, it leads to Sting and Undertaker. The cards are set on the table. But I also see your point where I don't see the WWE, Vince McMahon and the writers giving Undertaker 2 straight losses. So, I mean, I'm going with the surprise factor and the surprise element. And I'm going for the future and how I'm thinking of it as a businessman and how I want... my future gotta be great, man, and one of my big horses into the future, giving him 2 straight WrestleMania losses in his first 2 WrestleMania matches. Fans don't forget those things, So that's why I said what I said. But I also see where you come from with the Undertaker pick, and who knows? That match is so unpredictable. I don't even know what's gonna happen. Let's go around.
It's going to be an insane match. We know that.
Yeah, definitely. Let's go on to Sting Triple H. Most anticipated match? I don't think so. How are they building this? How is Sting gonna perform in the WWE ring against the game Triple H? Is another one. Sting hasn't been in the ring in a while, probably since TNA. That was probably a year and a half ago, probably. So, I mean, he's a veteran. He's the greatest WCW wrestler that carried the stick for them, the most loyal. So I don't see him disappointing at all. But I got Sting in this one right here because it just sets perfectly for the Undertaker and Sting at WrestleMania 32. It's perfect because you don't want to give Sting a loss this Sunday, and because listen, Sting Undertaker, they happen WrestleMania 32. Undertaker's not losing that. He's in Texas. He's going to get inducted into the Hall of Fame in his home state. That's my prediction. So you cannot have Sting lose this year and then lose next year because he's probably going to wrestle 2 more times. So I don't, this is going back to future plans and thinking like I'm a writer for them. I got Sting going over Triple H here in a very, very close matchup over here. By the way, very cool entrances for both guys, I've heard. Sources said that Triple H has a Terminator-like entrance set up, and Sting has a crow entrance set up, as he's gonna be in a crow suit. So it's interesting. I can't wait to see those entrances, man. But anywho's, Sting over Triple H in this one. What about you? What you think about this?
Well, listen, I'm going to go with Sting on this as well. You're bringing in Sting. It's his first match in WWE. You can't make him lose his first match in WWE. I mean, this Staying in the WWE ring has been anticipated for almost 2 decades. I hope for Pete's sake that this match is not a Big Show Mark Henry type of match.
Oh no, not at all.
They haven't been in the ring a while. They haven't both brothers have not been in the ring in a while. I'm not saying that it will be, but I just hope it's not preserved as a kind of match like that. I got Sting winning in this one, to just show that, yes, he's still that man. He's still the last of the remaining breed from WCW, and it'll be perfect leading up to Sting and Undertaker for next year.
Awesome. All right. Now, the moneymaker, the main event of the evening, the Beast incarnate, the Conqueror, Brock Lesnar versus the young pretty boy that a lot of real wrestling fans kind of despise right now because they believe he took Daniel Bryan's spot, Roman Reigns. Now, I got a sick twist, and I'm thinking out the box here, Eddie. Go with me. Just follow where I'm going, brother. By the way, Brock Lesnar re-signed with WWE last night. Remember that. This plays in. This changed my whole prediction. Before last night's Brock Lesnar signing, I had Roman Reigns going easy. No problem. Trying to build him up. He is getting a little better on the mic and on the ring. But I had him going over. But now that Brock Lesnar re-signed, now it's changing the gears a little bit. I still have Roman Reigns going over Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns becoming the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion. But here's the twist. Paul Heyman, I predict Paul Heyman to turn on Brock Lesnar, go on Roman Reigns' side. Roman Reigns turns heel, beats Brock Lesnar in some cheap way, and becomes a new WWE World Heavyweight Champion. And the next night on Raw, the promos start kicking while Roman Reigns did it. First of all, Roman Reigns, I don't believe he's ready to carry that belt by himself, to be on a mic by himself as a champion to represent the company. That's why I think he needs Paul Heyman's help in that. And that's why I think, they're gonna, now that Brock Lesnar resigned, I can see them, changing roles. And I believe Brock Lesnar is a babyface waiting to happen. When he could be one of the biggest babyfaces of all time. It's just waiting. He's a kick-ass fighter, which wrestling fans love that. They already cheer him, and he's supposed to be heel. Just imagine if he plays the babyface card. One of the biggest in history. He can become that. And also, like I said, Roman Reigns needs help. And I think Paul Heyman is the perfect man to work on his promo skills to help him out as a champion in his first run as a champion, of which I believe many more runs. Because Roman Reigns do got great potential. But that's my prediction. I got Roman Reigns going over Brock Lesnar with Paul Heyman turning on Brock, siding with Roman Reigns, and Roman Reigns turning heel by the end of the night. What you think about that? What's your prediction on this one?
Well, the news of Brock Lesnar re-signing with the WWE has opened up another possibilities for the WWE title match at WrestleMania. I ultimately think that Brock Lesnar will win the match because I believe that this signing of him signing the WWE, signing with the WWE is a significant, but he will not keep the title at the end of the night. It's going to be a back and forth match, but I believe Paul Heyman is not going to side with Roman Reigns. I think Paul Heyman will end up being with Seth Rollins. Woo! And like I said, I think Seth Rollins is going to have a Seth Rollins night. I think WrestleMania is going to be the Seth Rollins show. I mean, Seth Rollins has had the Money in the Bank piece for quite a long time. If you're not going to catch it in at WrestleMania and win it, when is he going to do it? So
dude, that's a crazy idea. And remember, listen.
Brock Lesnar wins the match, or either way, whether Brock Lesnar or Roman Reigns wins the title, I think Paul Heyman is going to play an X factor in Seth Rollins coming out, cashing in the Money in the Bank, and serve some his way to his first WWE Championship.
Wow, nobody has ever cashed it in at WrestleMania before. Just keep that in mind. That's a hell of a script you wrote there, buddy. But anyway,
if you're gonna go on top and make history, what a perfect way to do it. You got your top guy in the WWE, give him the title.
I hear you, brother. I hear you. But you know, WrestleMania should be memorable. Hopefully, it's memorable, man, because we need a step up from last year. Even though the D. Bryan victory was good last year, but I just think WrestleMania needs to hit hard now. And hopefully it's good, man. And I'm pretty sure we're going to have a few great matches on the card. They're going to perform great and, you know, get our $9.99 worth that we spent for the network. You know? Anyway, it goes on 7 Eastern, 5 Pacific, WWE Network. If not, go cop the pay-per-view.
Also, we will be doing a pre-show. It's going to be a mini Chop It Up pre-show. We will be doing it. So, if you guys, after the WWE Network pre-show, you know, check me and Jimmy and check our pre-show to get some more knowledge for your liking. And enjoy that as well.
Yes, sir, man. So anyway, let's wrap this up, man. It's been a little weird talking to you via the phone, man, but can't wait to see you. We managed, man. But anyway, I can't wait to see you here this Sunday, man. We're gonna do the wrap-up show of WrestleMania, and like I said, I just found this out now, so you know, I gotta set my plan now. But anyway, man, it's been an honor, man. Thank you, Ed. Thanks for taking time out your vacation, brother, for coming on the show, man. I really appreciate that, and the fans appreciate that.
Not a problem. I look forward to seeing everybody, and I look forward to seeing you next week, buddy.
Definitely, brother. And y'all, on that note, this is Jimmy Acevedo, the shooter, with Eddie Castro via phone, and we catch y'all Sunday after WrestleMania.
See you Sunday.
Yes,
Stay fly, Diego.
Yes, sir.